Well, hey everybody, this is Kevo Jones here with another episode of the wonderful world of baseball cards. This is a July 2020 recap video of some of my PSA pickups over the last month. I think I went on a bit of a buying binge on PSA cards. I'd been selling a bunch of unopened product lately. I had stumbled accidentally into a large stash of Mosaic on two separate occasions at the Walmart this year while doing some grocery shopping, and each time probably grabbed about 2/3 of it. Each time, first time was hangers and wax boxes or blaster boxes. The second time was just a stack of like 4 to 6 cellos. So I've just been selling those off, and they go really quickly. And if I don't get it, somebody else will, is kind of the way I look at it. And I'm not really attached to the Mosaic. I have a few of the cards, and it's kind of fun. But I kind of funneled those funds into some vintage cards, and of course a little bit of Project 2020. Here you see I've got the King Saladin Maze here on the left. This just came. I picked that up super cheap post-crash. And it's actually it's a beautiful card. I'm gonna pop it out of this snap tight. I've got some. I've been doing the 130 point switches with the hair dryer and the razor blade, and it works really, really well. But I haven't gotten around to popping this out of its snap tight yet and into the one touch. But this is a beautiful card. I kind of had my eye on it for a while, and so I grabbed that for really, really cheap. And then my brother graciously sent me this. I saw his and realized this is such a beautiful card. This Tyson Beck, Cal Ripken, and it's just an absolutely fantastic card. Ripken's going to have a fantastic run of Project 2020 when it's all said and done. So obviously a lot of us have been focused on Project 2020. So my inspiration mostly for these cards that I got, so I was going through the garage and I've got an old binder in there from the 2001 Topps Archive set, their 50th anniversary Topps set. And I wanted to pull a couple of the cards out because I'm going to incorporate these into my displays, I think. So I went through the set and I had pulled the 52 Maze from the archive set, the 53 Robinson, because these cards for me are not remotely affordable right now. So the 52 Robinson will be part of my display from the archives, the 55 Clemente, as well as the 59 Bob Gibson from the archives. So I went in to get that binder to specifically pull those and just kind of enjoy them. I do have the complete set, but as I was looking through it, I noticed there's just all these great cards in that 2001 Topps Archives set. And so I kind of used that as a reference to pick up, to pick up these cards. The Topps Archive set's great because it's got a bunch of first and last year cards from Topps of not only Hall of Famers, but a bunch of other kind of fun and classic players from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and even into the 90s. So I was looking through, and most vintage stuff is just getting so expensive that I thought I'd find some cards from that 2001 Topps Archives, and I'll show you what I got here. So I picked up this 1954 Topps Preacher Row with the Brooklyn Dodgers. This is his final card as an active player for Topps. And this was in that archive set. All of these are in that archive set with the exception of 2. And just a great card. And all of these were really generally pretty cheap. I'm not going to set the world on fire with these, but these are really nice additions to the collection, I feel like. I got a 1955 Topps Johnny Sane, which is a really, really, really nice looking card. Really nice looking card. That's his final card as an active player. Of course, Spawn and Sane and Pray for Rain. And again, all these were in that archive set. So I'm using that as a reference now to find some fun vintage stuff that's relatively affordable. Now this one is beautiful. This is a 1956 Topps Carl Farillo, and it's just an absolutely gorgeous, stellar card. This is his rookie card. I know it's not his true rookie, but this was Farillo's first Topps card, believe it or not. I think he was with Bowman prior to this. Exclusively, he had an exclusive with Bowman, so this is Carl Farillo's, technically his rookie Topps card. One of those linchpins on the those Brooklyn Dodgers teams in the 50s. And it's just, just a super fun card. Great looking card too, 56. And then, because of the 56s and how much I like them, I found a guy on Blowout that was selling some 56s and some vintage, and these were just super cheap. These aren't in the archives set, but these were just some pickups that I got on Blowout. I got a 56 Enos Slaughter, which is pretty nice. And I got a 1956 Dick Groat card. So just, kind of fun. These were from a private sale on Blowout, so I figured what the heck, I'd just grab them. Again, just like super great looking cards, and figured why not, because I love the vintage. I mean, that's really where my heart has always been. Here's an odd one, but I'm sure any of us who's collected vintage might remember this guy's name. Frank Thomas, not the Sox slugger, but the other guy. This is his rookie card from that was in the archive set. So this is a 1956 Topps Frank Thomas. I think he was a pretty decent player. Not sure why. I think he's just kind of a semi-star, I would consider. But that was one I picked up. I think I paid like $6 for that card. Just been having so much fun. This is another fun one, an old reliever. Lindy Mcdaniel, 1957 Topps. This is his rookie. Pitched for a long time, I think like 20 years. Just that's a great looking card. So 1957 Topps Lindy Mcdaniel. Again, these were all from the archives. I'm going to say it over and over. You're like, why is he getting these cards? But all of these are from Topps archives, basically. And it's just a really fun stash of vintage stuff. Here's a 1959 Topps Mike Cuellar rookie with the Cincinnati Reds. He was amazing with those Orioles teams in the 60s. 20-game winner multiple years in a row with McNally and Palmer. This is his rookie, Mike Cuellar. Pretty fun. Cuban guy. Here's the final card, of course, for the famous Bobby Thompson. 1960 Topps Bobby Thompson of the Shot Heard Round the World fame. Thought that was kind of a fun one to pick up. 1960 Topps Bobby Thompson. Last card is an active player. 1960 Topps Don Newcomb, which is pretty fun. Great pitcher for the Dodgers in the 50s. This is his last card as an active player. Of course, he was a pretty solid ball player. So pretty fun. His last card. Here's the last card of the big clue. Ted Klaszewski, 1961 Topps. Figured I'd grab that one. Pretty fun. It's his last card. Klaszewski. It's just a great reference guide, this archive set. Helped me out. This is kind of a fun one. He must have been a signer in this set, but I remember his name on cards. 1961 Willie Davis. Nice card there. Willie Davis, rookie for the Dodgers. I think he was on a couple of World Series teams with them in 63 and 65, I think. Won a couple of World Series with the Dodgers. Willie Davis, there's his rookie card from 1961. And then this last one, I didn't realize it was a manager card. But it's still a guy who had a pretty good career. It's kind of an interesting card. 1963 Topps, Mickey Vernon. Again, this one was super cheap. But I know he was a player, but also I did not quite realize this was a manager card, but still kind of fun. 1963 Topps, Mickey Vernon. So, yeah, I just kind of going back to that archive set to find some stuff that's not like Mickey Mantle, Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, because, this stuff is rapidly getting out of the realm of possibility right now. But speaking of Topps archives, I also did pick up a couple archives cards of the original rookies. I've never had this card before, but I finally picked up a 1975 Topps George Brett rookie. I thought it was time. I got this on a best offer. It does have a print dot there under his shoulder, or under in his armpit, but oh my god, I don't even care. Like, it's a really, really nice looking card. I mean, a little bit of corner down there, but really great looking card. And I'm excited to own this one. So I picked up the 75 Brett. I think the Naturel Brett that came out a couple of weeks ago just really turned me on to that card. I just absolutely love it. I got a Doc Gooden, so I figured it was time for this one. So I got the 85 Gooden. I feel like I got a pretty good deal on this one. This is a nice looking copy. It's a 9, but this is a pretty good looking copy. There's a little bit down there, a little like smudging, but great looking card. Had to get the 87 Big Mac. It was just couldn't resist, man. Had to get it. Just a Project 2020. I got Project 2020 on the brain. And then I did get 2 more cards. My brother actually gifted me these, which are really fun. Both were completely out of the blue. And I'm very grateful. I got the 90 Topps Sosa rookie, which is pretty fun. This is a 10, but he knows how much I love Sammy. So he got me this Sosa rookie. This came in the mail around the time of that Beck Ripken. And then he gave me this when I was in Memphis. 92 Topps traded Sosa, which is just absolutely fantastic. Great card. I've kind of been looking at this one a little bit. And then he got it for me, and I just kind of noticed how similar those pictures are of Sosa. Pretty good. So super, super fun. The one on the left, his rookie, looks like he's hitting a foul ball. So yeah, so that's kind of what's been going on again here. This is kind of where that started with getting these vintage cards. Looking for affordable vintage, and it's everything is just so expensive right now. You gotta look for those gems wherever you can find them. So anyway, this is a rookie that I would like to own someday of the original. His set is going to be awesome in Project 2020. But anyway, folks, it's Kevbo Jones with the Wonderful World of Baseball Cards. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday. I hope you enjoyed my Topps Archives PSA showcase that I picked up. And just me rambling on about Topps Project 2020. All right, have a great rest of your weekend. Keep collecting what you love what you collect. And I'll see you soon. Later.